Today, we're doing something a little different and I'm excited about this video. We took a golf cart tour through Laguna Woods Village with my friend, client, and longtime resident, Terry Holloway. The footage is beautiful, and today I'm going to talk you through all of the key areas, amenities, communities, clubhouses that we took a look at on the tour. We're going to take you stop by stop through some of the most iconic spots inside the gates, plus a few of the hidden paths and resident-only shortcuts that most outsiders never see. If you're considering moving here, this will give you a real sense of what life feels like day to day. And if you already live here, you will probably recognize a few favorite routes and maybe discover one or two new ones. Let's jump in. Okay, where are we headed? First,
Clubhouse 4.
Clubhouse 4. This is one of those places that really shows you what Laguna Woods is about. It's not just housing, it's an amenities lifestyle, and the clubhouses are the heartbeat of daily life here. When you're in the village, you start to realize how often you're around these clubhouses, whether it's for events, activities, fitness clubs, or simply meeting friends. And from Clubhouse 4, we headed along via Mariposa, and you immediately get these beautiful views of the backside of the golf course. This is one of those classic Laguna Woods moments. You're inside the gates, the pace slows down, and you start to understand why so many residents say the village feels like its own world. Next, we exited through Gate 5 and turned left onto El Toro using the multi-modal path. If you've never done this, it's quite the experience. You are separated from traffic, it feels safe and scenic, and it's one of the ways golf cart life opens up access to the surrounding area without feeling like you're battling the main road. And now we're at one of the shopping centers residents use all the time with Mother's Market, CVS, and other local retailers. This is one of the underrated things about Laguna Woods. Even though it feels like a private community, you're not isolated. Practical errands are close, and there are lots of convenient stop-and-go destinations right outside the gates. Now, this is one of the little insider moments. We drove through a little-known resident gate that lets residents access this shopping center directly from United Mutual without having to navigate El Toro Road. This is the kind of shortcut you only learn by living here, and it's a great example of how residents build their routines and routes that make daily life easier. From there, we headed along Calle Aragon, and you can see what day-to-day life looks like.
A lot of dogs around here.
Yeah. People out walking, people with dogs, people getting fresh air and just moving. This is a very normal scene inside the village. It's active, it's social, but it's not chaotic. It feels calm. Then we drove by Clubhouse 3, the Performing Arts Center. This is where you get that there's something always going on feeling, whether it's shows, events, performances, community gatherings. If you want a built-in calendar, this is one of the anchors. Next, we drove over Aliso Creek, and this is one of those hidden gems. It's a beautiful walking trail area inside United Mutual, and it's a great example of how much green space and trail-like atmosphere you can find when you know where to look. Then we headed along Avenida Sevilla towards Clubhouse 1. This stretch feels classic Laguna Woods, wide roads, mature landscaping, and a steady flow of residents out enjoying the day. Clubhouse 1 is another major hub. It's surrounded by a lot of activity. In Laguna Woods, these clubhouse areas are not just amenities on a brochure, they're part of what shapes people's daily routines. Okay, this is the hidden tunnel under El Toro Road. And where does this take us?
Golf course.
Golf course. Wonderful. This is one of my favorite moments of the entire tour. We drove through a hidden tunnel under El Toro Road that takes you from United Mutual to the golf course. This is one of those things that feels almost secret the first time you see it. It shows you how connected the village is and how golf cart paths and tunnels create routes that most people outside the gates never realize exist.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I like
pretty
that.
cool.
Then we're alongside the golf course and it's just spectacular. Laguna Woods golf culture is real. Even if you don't golf, living near the course creates open views, quiet pockets, and that resort style feeling. Here we stopped at Village Greens, the Golf Pro Shop, Restaurant 19 and Bar, and the Golf Starter window. This is one of the most scenic spots in the village. The views are incredible, and it's the kind of place residents come for a meal, a drink, and that feeling of being on vacation without leaving home. And this is also where you see the rhythm of the community. Golfers checking in, friends meeting up, and that steady flow of social life. Within the same area, we drove by the lawn bowling greens, the swimming pool, and Clubhouse 2. It's a reminder that Laguna Woods isn't just one amenity, it's dozens of amenities laid throughout the community. Next, we took the multi-modal path down Moulton Parkway towards Garden Center 1. This is one of those routes that makes you appreciate how golf cart life really works here. You're moving through the community in a calm, scenic way, and you're still connected to real destinations. And then we arrived at Garden Center 1. The garden centers are a big part of the culture here. Residents grow, plant, and maintain their own garden plots. It's peaceful, it's social, and for a lot of people, it becomes a very meaningful hobby and routine. Then we swung through another shopping center just off Moulton Parkway in Santa Maria. This is a great example of why location matters. You have restaurants, a great Chinese spot, Polly's Pies, a local barber, and even Tesla superchargers. So if you're wondering what daily convenience looks like, it's very real around the village. Then we headed back up Moulton Parkway towards Clubhouse 7. This is one of the active recreation hubs, and you feel the energy pick up as you get closer. We toured the driving range, Clubhouse 7, and the 10-court tennis complex. This is a major activity zone, golf practice, tennis, and lots of movement. Then we took another little-known path, the kind that outsiders usually don't know exists, towards the community center. Next, we went through Gate 7 and entered 3rd Laguna Hills Mutual. This is another small detail that is a big deal for residents.
Okay, very easy.
Using the automatic gate with the RFID decal on your vehicle makes entry smooth and easy. We drove through 3rd Mutual, passing a friend's house, and then heading towards the Par 3 Executive 9-hole golf course. 3rd Mutual has its own feel, different roads, different terrain, and a lot of variety in housing. Then we got to the 9-hole course. We love this detail. This is a walking course, so there's no golf carts on the course. It's a different pace, and it's a great option for residents who love golf but also want to get their steps in. Then we drove along Paseo del Lago with the golf course on our left, weaving through 3rd Mutual. This is another scenic stretch where you really feel the scale of the community and how much open space is built into the village. Hi, it's Mark here. If you're exploring 55 plus communities in Orange County, such as Laguna Woods Village, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, we'll walk you through everything from floor plans to financing, HOAs, and monthly costs. Call, text, email, or schedule a Zoom below. We're here to make your move simple and stress-free. Next, we arrived at the Towers, 2 14-floor high-rise buildings in the village, but they are their own mutual number 50, and they're managed by professional outside property managers. The Towers is a totally different lifestyle. It's more like hotel-style condo living, and it's a great fit for some buyers, but not the right fit for others. But it is definitely one of the most unique housing options inside the gates. And yes, we had our dog with us and we did it safely. Our dog is tethered away from the controls, positioned securely, and the goal is always calm, safe, predictable movement while in the golf cart. Next, we headed up to Clubhouse 6 along Algarrobo. Clubhouse 6 is a beautiful resort-style clubhouse with a pool, and it's one of the spots that makes people say, wait, are we still inside Laguna Woods Village? We continued our drive through Third Mutual towards Clubhouse 5, and you can see some homes with garages on the tour. This is another detail buyers ask about a lot. Different areas and models offer different parking and garage options. And it's one of those practical things that can shape what feels like the right fit for you. We got to Clubhouse 5, which is one of the biggest clubhouses in the village, has a stage, a ballroom, catering kitchen, swimming pool, fitness center, and so much more. Saddleback Church's Laguna Woods campus convenes here every Sunday, which is a meaningful part of the community life for many residents. Next, we drove along Via Carrizo in Third Mutual. It's one of those stretches where you really get that neighborhood feel. It's quiet, it's residential, and you start to understand how many different pockets and micro neighborhoods exist inside Laguna Woods. Next, we exited Gate 7 using the little-known golf cart path that winds down towards the community center at Laguna Woods Town Center. It's another route that feels like an insider shortcut, and it connects the village to the town center in a really convenient way. We drove by the Laguna Woods Fitness Center and Gym, the community center, and EV parking. There was a Jersey Mike's in there, the Airs Hotel, which is a great option for out-of-town visitors, and it's pet-friendly. It's a really practical hub for residents, especially when family comes to visit. Next, we headed towards another shopping center, this time with Home Depot, Stater Brothers, Best Cleaners, a mail center, a coffee shop, and more. This is the daily life side of Laguna Woods. Yes, the amenities are great, but being close to practical shopping makes everything easier. Next up, we got really lucky. We were able to drive by the stables and see some beautiful horses. This is one of those unexpected village moments that makes the community feel special. Then we drove through the maintenance yard. This is actually one of the most eye-opening parts of the tour. It gives you an appreciation for just how much infrastructure, how many assets, how many people it takes to keep Laguna Woods Village humming along every day. We drove by Garden Center too, another important part for residents who enjoy being out in the gardens. Next, we headed to yet another shopping center within the city of Laguna Woods. This time we had Laguna Cafe, Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, Aldi, the Laguna Woods City Hall, Dollar Tree, Memorial Care, and much more. This is another reminder that living here is not just about what's inside the gates, it's about how close you are to everything you might need on a day-to-day basis.
All right.
Next, we rejoined the El Toro Road multi-modal path and crossed back over into Gate 5. This is one of those routes that just feels good, open air, smooth pace, and a great way to move between the village and nearby destinations. So we headed back through Gate 5 and joined Via Mariposa for the famous Mariposa Mile. This is a great walking loop inside Gates 5 and 6, and it's the perfect way to end the tour because it captures what life feels like here. Active, scenic, calm, and connected. If you enjoyed this tour, please let us know in the comments, what was your favorite stop? What part of the village would you like us to tour next? Clubhouses, golf, garden centers, walking paths, or the different mutual neighborhoods. And if you're considering buying or selling in Laguna Woods Village and you want help understanding the best areas, true monthly costs, and the approval and qualification process, our team would love to help. I'm Mark Blunden with eXp Realty. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. We also want to say a huge thank you to Terry and his wonderful wife, Nancy, for allowing us to go on this truly exceptional tour of Laguna Woods Village. We really appreciate your time and thank you so much.